Hi, my name is Susan Leahy, and I'm the conference MC, and we are here with Butch Oxendine, who is the Executive Director of the ASGA. Hi, Butch. How are you?
How are you, Susan?
I'm doing really well. So we have concluded the conference, and how many participants did we have this year?
Close to 550 from all over the country.
Really? How many institutions was that?
There were about 100.
100?
38 states.
Whoa, 100 from 38 states, and I know that we had some people who are not even from the United States that showed up.
Right, Qatar and Canada, our first ever Canadian representative.
That's great. So very excited. So tell me a little bit, Butch, about how the conference has grown over the past several years.
Well, we've done it 4 years, as you know, 4 years, and it's grown 100 people per year since we started. So up to 550. It is the largest student government conference in America.
Wow.
So it's just getting bigger and bigger. Next year, I expect we could top 600 easily.
That's exciting. And so we actually had to change locations this year.
Right, and the new hotel, nicer facility, bigger rooms, just everything better. Better food even.
Which nobody ever complains about good food, right? So tell us a little bit about what made this conference different than last year's conference.
You know, we added the 2 new workshop blocks. So there are there were 8, right? 8 concurrent workshop blocks. And that just adds a lot of diversity to the schedule. So you've got a lot more content, a lot more potential to learn, something that could help you directly because it's just so much more content.
When you think about the ASGA National Convention, what is it that you want the students to walk away with?
Oh, the bottom line is improve your student government. Be more efficient. Be more effective as a student government. And we're giving them very practical information. This is not just feel-good stuff. This is making your government better, very practically, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's all about content, and as a workshop presenter, I can absolutely concur. We're committed to making sure that people have practical information they can walk away with. So I do want to share real quickly, because ASGA did do something unique this year. They gave away the first ever gold pack. So I know in the opening ceremonies during our session, give us a little bit of a description about what was the gold pack and why were we committed to giving that to every one of the 100 institutions that attended?
We gave them this present, basically, a wrapped present, and it's our commitment to make sure they have the tools to be efficient and effective. And it was several of our products, your DVD, of course. I do a 13 Steps audio, and we gave a few other things that are very useful products that we normally sell, and it was, what, 130?
Yeah, I think it was like a little over $130 worth of information that we made sure was in every institution's hands in order to make sure that their student governments walked away with that training information they need as they go back into their campuses.
Right, it was awesome, and it was fun to give it away. I mean, I like the idea of we're committed to helping them grow, and it's a visible sign of that, don't you think?
I had a lot of fun with it. The opening ceremonies this year was absolutely fun. Everybody got to get up. They got something. Connect, Commit, Serve was our theme, and I think that we really did a great job of exemplifying that. Did you get any feedback from the students? What did you hear?
I've just been hearing this is the best they've ever seen, and the best conference they've ever been to. So that's really heartening to us, because we certainly, as you know, we put our heart into it.
We do. And I have to tell you a personal story. I was so excited. I was actually sitting up in the meeting room level, and I was sitting with one of the students, and she had never been to Washington, D.C. before. And I think that that's probably the story for a lot of students. And she literally said that when she stood in front of the monuments, but she said she started to cry. And she said, I've seen it on TV, I've seen it in postcards, but she got to see it in person. So I think the fact that we have the ASGA conference in our nation's capital really means something. What do you think?
Absolutely. It's dynamic. It's invigorating. I mean, just being here, we were here this year during this big debate about the bailout.
Yes.
And some of our students got to go to the Hill and actually see the debate in action. Mm-hmm. So that's an extra little perk of being here. Mm-hmm. So the free time they get to spend and going and really seeing the city and seeing our nation's capital, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it was definitely history being made on this vacation, on this trip, during this convention. And I have to tell you, it was a pleasure being a part of this. Thank you for, gosh, all of the work that you put into this, because I know that you're committed to making this a bigger, better, bolder conference for the student governments across the nation. Again, my name is Susan Leahy, and this is Butch Oxendine, and it's been a pleasure serving you here at the ASGA National Convention. Until next year.